Swing! Swing, right? Swing, right? Swing, and we swinging. What's up, Lil Lano? Swing, face what I'm going through. I knew what I had to do. I knew what I had to do. Gotta face what I'm going through. Gotta face what I'm going through. And I knew what I had to do. Gotta face what I'm going through. Gotta face what I'm going through. Man, I knew what I had to do. Man, I knew what I had to do. Look what it came to. Look what it came to. It ain't nothing I gotta prove. It ain't nothing I gotta prove. Gotta face what I'm going through. Gotta face what I'm going through. Man, I knew what I had to do. What I had to do. Look what it came to. Hey, what it came to. It ain't nothing I gotta prove. It ain't nothing I gotta prove. And then just back in the trenches. Back in the trenches. Hey, precision, man, it's in my vision. Precision, man, it's in my vision. What it is and what it is and what it is and what it is. And they sleeping, then they miss it. Then they sleeping, then they miss it. It ain't none of my business. It ain't none of what they saying. Ain't no way that they gon' see it. I wear Michael Jackson, and you know I'ma just beat it. Man, I'm not conceited. LOG for a reason. Loyalty over greed, man, you know that's the meaning. Hey, what a wonderful feeling. J-Dog, man, and I'm riding with no ceilings. I'm on my shit and I'm trending. Hey, drinking my candy. White all 3 G's, you know this stuff in it. KSBM pressed up my denim. Hey, stack standing so tall, man, I can't bend them. Shoe boxes, man, where the cash that I send them. Since 14, man, I always been going through. Man, I knew what I had to do. Man, I knew what I had to do. Look what it came to. Look what it came to. It ain't nothing I gotta prove. It ain't nothing I gotta prove. Gotta face what I'm going through. Gotta face what I'm going through. It ain't nothing. I don't even try to remember my own song. Throw it off. I'm gonna be real quick because this is Talk About It Thursday. Talk About It Thursday. Give y'all some time to come in and get my thoughts back together. Hold on, look at my pants. Oh, not they in the car. I ain't even bringing this. It's great. I ain't even bring this. What time she got to be there? Because I need to start getting dressed. Okay, so you got 3 minutes. All right. Hey, I got some films for us to go through and to ride out, but I got to get ready because my daughter got a recital. It's gonna be my first recital I go to with my daughter. She's in the band. She had picture day, so a big shout out to my Regine. But let's get straight to the video. I ain't got no time for anything else. Let's get straight to this goddamn video. And shout out to Round Table Productions because this morning when I went to work, this is the first thing that I looked at. So that's why, and I've been thinking about this shit all day. That's why I'm supposed to play it. I can't. And remember, y'all know me, man. I always tell y'all to think for yourself. So this is me thinking for myself. I don't believe everything that I see. I just want y'all to know that. But like I say, I put a lot of shit into context because it's like a puzzle. You understand what I'm saying? Life is like a puzzle. You got to have the right piece for it to fit. Life is like a puzzle. You have to have the right piece so it can fit.
Essentially, the devil was rewarded by getting the world. Bingo.
And before I start this video, please don't come for me. Like I say, this is stuff that I be watching. I'm not saying this is the truth and this is the way. No, please don't get it misconstrued. But then I always say, I'm a free thinker, so need I say more?
You have to remember, as above, so below. It's only one energy, y'all. There's only one energy. It's God consciousness varying in degrees of.
There's only one energy. Now, let me give you my analysis of my parallel when it says one energy. There's one true God. That is the equivalence. That's what I'm saying. That's what it's equal to. One energy, one true God. Let's continue.
Polarity. God is playing both sides, y'all. Hello? If God in heaven has heaven with all the riches up there, why wouldn't he split himself, or she split herself, or he, as y'all Bible say, and give himself dominion over the world and still get the riches? You don't.
And before they go any further, I like how she put it. Like it's in y'all Bible, that it's a he or a she. She didn't say which one it was. She just put it out there. That's what we breaking down and deciphering. So please, like my boy Pastor Ray Hagan said, bro, this circle right here, everything inside the circle is what you was taught. Everything outside the circle is what you can learn. Do you want to be stuck in the circle with everything that you taught that makes you the smartest person in the world if you don't get outside your circle? But once you get outside your circle, then it's other people. Just take it for a grain of salt and just continue. Let's continue.
Don't believe me? Look at motherfuckers who are in that energy. Why they prospering? And people who are meek, lowly, trying to live right, why the hell are we sitting around waiting on our damn riches up there in the sky some goddamn well while these motherfuckers scammers, these motherfuckers stealing the land, these motherfuckers robbing, hating, killing, doing every fucking thing else under the sun. And them motherfuckers is prospering.
The meek shall inherit the earth. But these wicked people out here prospering. Look what's going on today, y'all. Look what's going on today. Look what keep coming across your timeline. Look what keep coming across what you be scrolling. I'm telling you, they keep talking about the other files, and I'm trying to tell you, they talking about the people that's in the other files, and it's people doing some unhumane stuff to some babies. And they more prosperous than me that go to work every day at a job with low pay. I'm just saying, y'all continue to listen to what she's saying. I'm just breaking it down for myself. I ain't even talking to y'all. I want to make sure this shit is making sense to me. Let's talk about it Thursday, man.
As above, so below, y'all. Of course. That's why some of y'all better learn to start fucking crossing over. Because you have to understand, the things you see people do that's in that dark ass antagonistic energy, it is permissible, y'all. It is permissible. Because they're governed out of that energy signature. So yes, he was rewarded the world. Because whatever happens up in heaven has to be the same down below. It's just in a darker form. Light, dark, up, down, in, out. One can't exist without the other.
One can't exist without the other. I was having a conversation at work today. We was having a conversation at work today. And that's exactly one of the bases that we was talking about. One cannot exist without the other one. Which means it wouldn't be no good if it wasn't for evil. And it wouldn't be no evil if it wasn't for good. She said it wouldn't, if it's a up, it's a down, but it's a left, it's a right. You go to sleep and you wake up. It's daytime and nighttime.
The gag is we're supposed to learn to balance these energies within ourselves. But they make us suppress our dark side. And that's why the dark energies are coming to us to project back to us the shit that we don't want to look at. So when you start integrating your own dark ass shadows, the less you will have contact with these fucking energies outside of you. So you motherfuckers better start doing some shit. You might have to do some motherfucking scamming to balance that shit. I don't know what you're gonna have to do. But whatever you're gonna have to do, you ain't all good, baby. And the moment you understand that, that's when the fucking game gonna be over with. The only difference with those who are in that antagonistic ass energy is they don't know how to cross over. That's the key. They don't know how to cross over to balance their dark and light. They rather stay dark.
Isn't it the same thing as saying that no matter what you do, be the best at what you do? And don't worry about what somebody claims is wrong. See, one thing about wrong, somebody had to be on the other side of the action that you did. Somebody has to be on the other side of whatever you done and deem that they didn't like it. They didn't like the way they felt after you did it. That is considered wrong. And people made a list of those to make it considered wrong, like laws and rules. You can't run a red light. Someone made that up. They made it up because they didn't like it. They didn't like it. So it's made up because they didn't like it. Then you got people who, like she said, they will, and I repeat, do something that the world sees wrong later on and do something good because they know it's a balance. See, when people say they got the key to the, yeah, you got to pay attention because actually it makes sense. Because whatever you do, it's going to be a reaction from it. Oh, something they tell you over there, they'll tell you that, say, man, look, man, it might not get you in this lineage, but they'll get the next lineage. You know, you can believe that if you want to, but what I'm saying is whatever you dish out gonna come back to you. And however it come back to you, that's how it came back to you. You cannot say how it's gonna come back to you.
So then karmic balance has to be introduced to take the motherfuckers off their pedestal. But if you was to learn to balance your shit, not being too dark and not being too light, bitch, you can rob and do all other shit like everybody else do and get away with it. With no karmic balance having to happen because you're balancing yourself as you go. That's why sometimes you will see a lot of people who've been robbing motherfuckers, they'll go try to do some charity shit at the end of the year and all that shit, try to write it off because they're trying to balance out their karma. Because they know they got to pay up for the shit that they do. So they'll just go try to give back to try to balance that shit out. Y'all better understand, this shit is all as above, so below.
That's all facts, y'all. Really, y'all.
Before he starts talking, let's talk about a human being cheating on a significant other. You see how I did not put no categories on it. A human being cheating on another human being of the opposite sex or the same sex, whatever it might be. And that person that did the cheating knows that they did cheating. The other person ain't found out yet. You understand what I'm saying? And then all the good acts are done to balance it out. Because when he do get caught, all those other acts that was done after that action that one human did, all that stuff's add up. And that's how some of the people stay in those relationships. Hey, that's just me. That's just me. That do not have to be you. Please don't say that this is what I'm teaching and I want people to follow me. I don't want people to follow me. What it is I'm going to stand on a certain frequency, and therefore everybody that's on the same frequency as me, we're going to be on the same frequency, and boom, that's just how it is. And if that frequency, I'm telling y'all something about people's frequency, sometimes you be around the right frequency, you'll get the same thing that they receive. Just by you being around it. It's a story in the Bible that says somebody just wanted to touch the garment, and that person was deemed the ugliest and the stankiest and whatever the hell we call, because you know, we cool. We some cool motherfucking humans. We some cool motherfuckers. We know that we don't want such and such to hang with us because such and such don't dress like us, talk like us, and act like us. So, but end up that person over there that's being shunned is the one that's gonna come back and get one of them motherfuckers over there that was making fun of them. But out of that three, one of them knew that on the cool day was nice to the person when they wasn't around the other three. I all day long, y'all. Video. Y'all
want to believe it or not, and I've said it many times, this world that we live in is all about balance. And this is why the sun shares the sky with the moon, to bring balance to the planet. Like she said, there could be no light without the dark. And you do have both of those energies in you. And you have to learn how to balance those energies out. That's big facts. And see, it's all about which one of those energies are you going to succumb to. Man, we have to start waking up, man. And I've said this 1,000 times before as well, man. When you encounter demonic energies, those energies need to exist in order for you to get to a certain standpoint in your life. Because if you never encountered those energies, then you will remain stagnant. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. I would love to know. Make sure you get over to YouTube. Follow me on YouTube, but I am awakened, and do
nice, impressive clip, by the way. Nice, impressive clip, by the way. It makes you think. So give me something that's going to make me think. Don't give me something that you want me to think. Give me something that will make me think. Don't give me nothing that you want me to think. Now let that sink in. Because I know when I was growing up, they gave me something that they wanted me to think. Everything that I was taught to me when I was younger, that's what they wanted me to think. I got to a certain point in my life to where I started thinking for myself. And it's hard for some people to separate that. To being told what to do all their life versus, okay, now I don't have to be told to do something. I'm just doing it. Which one you line up in? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Do you need to be told what to do? So I got time, man. I got time, man. I want to make sure I said I got time because our producers going to see this production and they want to make sure that we do an hour. You can't do 30-something minutes on Gal's podcast because you will get shunned and the first stone will be thrown at you. So I'm gonna get all the way closest to that 60 minute mark. If I don't, we all fall short of the glory. And that was a little inside. I know I got a serious face, but that was an inside. I know the other person on the other side laughing his ass off. But to each his own. I got another clip. And this is what I was watching this morning too. That was the first I showed y'all the first thing that I saw this morning, and now the second thing that I went to. So the people that so I can get ready to go to another building. But y'all check this out in the beginning of this. Check this out. Oh.
But what's really happening in that moment is deeper than you realize. The moment you start explaining your boundaries to someone who keeps crossing them, something subtle happens. You think you're being mature, you think you're being calm, reasonable, emotionally intelligent, but what's really happening in that moment is deeper than you realize. You are slowly teaching people how to treat you. And the more you explain without change, the more you reveal how much discomfort you are willing to tolerate just to keep the peace. Most people don't lose respect in one dramatic moment. They lose it in small, quiet negotiations.
I'm going to start this over, guys.
The moment you start
before I start this over, did y'all see how hard that hit? Let me see, make sure y'all can see my face. Let me go to where I can see y'all see my face. Hey, do y'all see how tough this video started? Say, man, I'm only talking to people that think. Let's talk about it Thursday, man. Let's talk. I'm talking to the people who like to think for themselves, and they don't let somebody think for them. And they don't let somebody dictate how life should go. And they don't let nobody do nobody. Dig deep into this video. This is what I be on right here, enlightenment. Let's dig deep into this video. This is what I be on, enlightenment. I'm going to put some stuff out there, and we going to think about it. We ain't got to agree. We ain't supposed to. Not on everything. But, boy, at least I'm going to be around somebody that can think for themselves. Here you go.
Explaining your boundaries to someone who keeps crossing them, something subtle happens. The moment you start explaining your boundaries to someone who keeps crossing them, something subtle happens. You think you're being mature, you think you're being calm, reasonable, emotionally intelligent, but what's really happening in that moment is deeper than you realize. You are slowly teaching people how to treat you. And the more you explain without change, the more you reveal how much discomfort you are willing to tolerate just to keep the peace. Most people don't lose respect in one dramatic moment. They lose it in small, quiet negotiations, in the extra explanation, in the nervous laughter, in the second chance that becomes the seventh. And somewhere along the way, you start feeling drained, confused, and slightly resentful, even though you were the one trying to handle it maturely. In this video, we're going to talk about the one internal shift that stopped.
The second chance you gave him turned into the seventh. I'm going to keep saying that because, man, the second time that turned into the seventh. If you any type of manager, you know exactly. You should be over here in tune into this video if you manage anything. I don't care what you manage. If they gave you the position, if you earned the position to be a manager, you can be a manager at the house. It don't matter. All managers know that you can forget the second time turns into the seventh time. I guess that's what they mean when they say, hey, a man should fall 77 times, still pick his ass up to 78 times.
Toxic dynamics at the root. Not by becoming louder, not by becoming colder, but by becoming grounded. We'll explore how Stoicism teaches us to reclaim our power, not through confrontation, but through composure. Not through revenge, but through self-mastery. If you're someone who values inner strength over outer noise, clarity over chaos, and discipline over drama, then you're in the right place. Consider subscribing, not as a favor to this channel, but as a quiet commitment to your own growth. A reminder that you are choosing steadiness over impulse, reflection over reaction, and self-mastery over emotional turbulence. There is a quiet moment that most people rarely pay attention to, yet it carries enormous influence over the way they experience relationships and conflict. It does not happen during the loud exchange, nor does it unfold in the middle of visible disrespect. It occurs afterward when everything appears calm on the outside. You are alone, the conversation has ended, the tension in the room has dissolved, but your mind continues to replay what happened. You hear the tone again, you see the expression again. You mentally reconstruct your own words and adjust them as though you are editing a script. You imagine how you could have sounded firmer, wiser, more composed. Beneath that mental rehearsal rests a subtle belief.
Many people done exactly what this video is talking about. I'm one of them. So I was interested to play it because I want to see it again. And then it'll go from there. Whatever happens, happens after that. This morning, before I say anything, and before I even speak to someone, I got to fill myself with stuff that'll make me mentally sharper to where I don't have to show too much action in a physical form. I want to keep mine at a spiritual level to where a spiritual level is on a frequency, it's off a sound. It ain't nothing about no action. It's about a sound. The sound moves at a certain wavelength. We'll understand later when you get into symbolisms, because just because you can hear my voice don't mean that I'm really talking English. That ain't nothing but sound vibrating off the box that we have in there. Really on some, if you really want to get, somebody would tell me to fact check that and make sure and be serious to make sure that. But what I'm saying is, don't fact check me. What you can do is go find out for yourself, because I've landed in every field and takeoff spot I can just by some of the things that I say out of my mouth. And I go look at it myself. So therefore I know, okay, it can come out of my mouth because I've seen it.
If I explain myself better next time, they will finally understand and things will change. That belief feels responsible and emotionally mature because it reflects a desire for clarity rather than conflict. It feels like growth because you are trying to communicate instead of retaliate. However, in certain dynamics, that very belief quietly sustains the cycle you are trying to escape. The person who repeatedly crosses your boundaries is rarely confused about what you mean. They may claim misunderstanding, but patterns reveal awareness. They are observing how you respond, how long it takes before you react, how much emotional energy you invest in defending yourself, and how consistently you reinforce your limits. When explanations are repeated without consequences, the lesson being taught is not clarity, but tolerance. This realization can be difficult because it challenges the assumption that better communication alone resolves repeated disrespect. While communication is valuable in healthy relationships,
hey, when I be listening to this shit sounds like chess, and it don't sound like checkers. The other shit I be listening to, that's definitely checkers. You see the parallel there? Yeah, the shit I do, it do sound like checkers. Oh yeah, I'm on some, yeah, sometimes I be on some bullshit too. And see, I want to drive this, where I want to pull up in this, I'll be doing some bullshit too. And just like that video we seen before we got to where this at, and they say, hey man, if you balance out that bullshit, bro, just know that okay, you gotta learn how to balance. It's a balance. You know what I'm saying? Do you do more of this or more of that? You balance it. You understand what I'm saying? And everybody is, again, got a fingerprint, but their fingerprint is different. So therefore, say, bro, if it's a jack boy, it's a jack boy. Good goddamn jack boy. Great basketball player, great football player, great baseball player. That motherfucker is known for stealing. It don't matter what it is. That's the point I'm trying to get to. Crack, weed, pills, whatever. Shoot, snort, smoke. We're human beings, and that's what we do. Ain't nothing should be shocking. Just know if you take too much of this, and if you are letting it consume you, it will do what it's supposed to. It's going to take its course. There will be no down if it was no up. That's what that first video was about. It will be no down if it wasn't no up. It wouldn't be no up. It wasn't no down. It wouldn't be no good. If it wouldn't be bad, it wouldn't be no devil if it wasn't for God. You got to think for yourself.
It does not transform someone who benefits from ignoring it. When behavior continues unchanged despite repeated explanations, the issue is no longer about wording or tone. It becomes a question of structure and reinforcement. Human behavior adapts to reward. If a pattern yields advantage without cost, it tends to persist. The dynamic shifts not when words improve, but when responses change. Stoic philosophy provides a framework that brings sobering clarity to this issue. Marcus Aurelius frequently reminded himself that he could not control the actions, motives, or character of others. He could only govern his own judgments and conduct. This perspective does not deny that...
All right. I was sitting here listening to all that, but I am not going to let y'all do that. I'm not going to let y'all do that, but I just want to tell y'all, talk about it Thursday. There's a couple of things that I want to talk about, especially those first two videos. Those, you know, I get to playing later on, joking around and carrying on, but it's something to think about, boy. Something to think about. And the only thing that I like about it is you think for yourself. Somebody told me you cannot. What did they say? Let me gather together what they said. So I was telling them where my brain was at. You know, we was having a God devil discussion. I was saying that, hey, look, check it out. This is where I'm thinking. Please, nobody come for me. Eve got to be the strongest motherfucker because if Adam was there and she ain't it, if me playing Adam, I would have punched that apple clean out of her motherfucking mouth. Let's just call a spade a spade. I would have punched that apple clean the fuck up out of Eve's mouth. You know, I walk with God every day, bitch. I walk with God every day. Talk to him. I'm butt ass naked. Before I knew I was butt ass naked, that mean it was good. And he told us not to eat from this motherfucker. And you ate that motherfucker? You's a gremlin. You what Kodak was rapping about. Now I never get to the serious side. No, I play a lot. Now I got to get to the serious side. Okay. Ate that motherfucker. After this motherfucker said, don't do it. And this was the punishment for it. Where we at now is the punishment for it. She ate it. Then that other video, come on, because I know y'all think I ain't worried about all that. But that video I just showed said that basically they're the same person. This is what I was talking about today. God and the devil are the same person. The other lady said, yeah, man, cast him down here as above, so below. So as above, so below. Whatever it is up here, and he got something down here. Satan is is the ruler, the prince of the world, or the ruler of the earth. Let's put these two together. Okay, so we got that going on. This is what y'all seen. This is going off what y'all seen. This is going off what was put in front of the video. If you missed it, go back and you'll see what I'm talking about. So now if it's the same person, and then Eve ate that apple, because Adam was first, and then we made her. So if she came from our rib and she ate that motherfucker, I told him I ain't into that story. I ain't into that story at all. Into that story whatsoever. Can't do it. Can't do it. She ate that apple for a reason. Because whatever it wasn't so god doggone me. It couldn't have been that damn dangerous. It wouldn't. It could have. If God said don't eat it, and the only thing that happened was the motherfuckers knew they had they was naked. Then it just went on from there. Them motherfuckers got cursed and something over here, cursed and something over there. Now today we got motherfuckers acting like motherfuckers acting like. And they are different groups that's acting like it. That's all the same is what I'm saying. People put the pieces together. I said in the beginning, it could be far-fetched. It's supposed to be far-fetched because everybody ain't thinking like that. Everybody got their own shit to think about. Shout out to you in your life. Whatever the fuck you got to think about, shout out to that. I am not in here to make you stop. None of that. I'm sitting up here because I like to think for myself, and I know because when I'm at work, it's other people that like to think for themselves too, and we had the greatest conversations ever. Or be the greatest conversation you can ever have. You forgot you at work having a conversation like that, like we was today when I said Eve was the shit, because it wouldn't have been no goddamn Adam if it wasn't for no Eve. I don't know how the fuck we get what we got. And we riding with it. How can we, y'all? How can we ride with it? And then you look at it. I'm talking about you be by yourself, man, and you look at it like, how is you sitting up there loving your mama? You sitting up there remembering your mama, loving your mama, however it is. And I told them, I say the first thing a male say, that motherfucking life-threatening, in trouble, anything, first thing that come out ain't God. It ain't Jesus. It's mama. If I was playing Family Feud, the number one answer would be mama. Why is that? Y'all take time to think about that. Why the fuck is that? It's taught to be that the male was, man, I'm telling you, I'm a male. Mama, my mama tell me she loved me, or my mama tell me she loved me and aren't they thankful for me? Fuck. I can go move a mountain. I can go build a pyramid. I can do all things through myself who strengthened me. Give thanks to all examples that was before me. Pick up from every source that I was around and put it in my own recipe and be my own self and love it. Life is great. Son died, love it. Daddy died, love it. Grandmas, love it. Never met your grandpas, love it. Because if I didn't love it, I'll be out here doing something that y'all will see, and I'm not being honest, or I'm not coming forth, or I'm not surrendering, however it's being taught. However it's being taught. If I was in front of y'all, my animation and my speech, you would feel it better because it's all about energy and movement. You come into a place and that bad shit got to go, that energy got to go. High five to you, boy. I'm gonna put my hand up to you. High five to you. If you are there, if you the one that's coming in and you looking for the light, high five to you. If you coming in looking for the light, what does come in looking for the light look like? I can't go to work tomorrow. I can't wait to go to work tomorrow because I know such and such gonna be acting a fool. Can't wait to go to Kimfo house, man. I know such and such about to act a fool. That's the light. That's the light. It's the light. I say somebody in your Bible, that's the light. It's the light. Do you bear? Some of y'all bear darkness. It's all right. Light wouldn't exist if it wasn't darkness. It'll just be light. Light. Everything got to share something. Everything got to share something. Think about it, man. Everything shares something. But right now, we're being taught that unshared, unglue it, unlove it, post everything, put everything how you feeling, and everybody judge it. Everybody, because everybody sees it, so automatically you're judging it. Stop. Of course, it's going to be put in that you should not judge. Man, what do you think? What else are you doing? Your kid get a teacher and you met the teacher one time. You know how that teacher is. Got to go back and check the beginning of this video. Got to go back and check the beginning of it. Yeah. After I go to this here, 9 times out of 10, I'm coming back. I'm coming back to finish it. Because I am for to stop. I don't care what production say. Production just gonna have to go, you know. I'm going to this recital. So y'all go back and watch it, man. I'll come back for talk about it Thursday, or somebody can just come in and replace me and then make me get so excited till I just come back and then and I keep going because yeah, I know my people coming, they didn't know I was coming right now. I had to, man. I had to. Yeah, gee. Peace. Miss Erico, baby, come see about me. And we swing and swing right, swing left. Roll with me or get rolled over. I'm rolling like a locomotive. Ain't no stopping me now. 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 So why would you try? I tell no lies. Got fear in his eyes. Don't play with this guy that is not wise. Play my hand right. Got peach sprite. Styrofoam white. Top 8 ice. She's so shy. She still try. These lame ass niggas, they so tired. Stay getting money. Try to take from me. Rap like a mummy. Can't say nothing. That's his money. Bring it here, honey. She work for me. Fly snow bunny. Whatever I said, I done it. Talk girly, run me my money. Drip hard, I keep water running. Stack hard, thumbing through blue hundreds. Summing up, take nothing, I'm funded. Hear nothing, these rappers be mumbling. Running up, magician with the numbers. Cold winters, it's bands in the summer. No, really, I'm just being honest. Graduated and hustling with honors. Beat the case, not guilty, your honor. No snitching, not talking, I promise. Ain't no stopping me now.